Good afternoon. First time I had my photograph taken just over there would have been 2019. I'm going to go back to that place in a minute because they've had a major investment, and I've got to say it's looking good. You can probably guess where I am by this walkway, but maybe not. But there's a brand new rooftop terrace bar, and I want to see if I can get to it. It might not be open yet, maybe just at night time that the rooftop terrace bar is open. It's hot today. It was 35 degrees when I left the house. Apologies. I've just been at the dentist. So have you guessed where I am yet? Or are you still waiting to find out? Anyway, I'm going to go to the port first. I do like the port in this place. Now, the last time I was here, these places were all getting done up. Major investments in this part of Alicante. And I've got to say, if you're wanting a beach bar or a bar on the harbour, this has to be one, if not the best locations for a bar. It's absolutely fantastic. That is a fantastic area for a bar. Just right on the harbour. Get seats there and just look right down the harbour. That place was empty the last time I was here. It was empty, as was that place over there, but there's a brand new rooftop terrace bar up there. And this area, this has all been done up, and this is all a new bar also. So who says that Torrevieja is the up and coming place? No, it's not. Because, and I'm going to tell you why. When you look at the area of Torrevieja and you look at what they're doing at the port, it cannot lace the boots of this place. It is just amazing. And people say, yeah, but Torrevieja is better because it's cheaper property. You can get property for under 100 grand in Alicante. You can get apartments for under 100 grand in Alicante. And there's an estate agent that I know that sells apartments for 80 grand in Alicante. This is going to be amazing once it's done. Absolutely amazing. But anyway, I want to go over and check out this hotel that's just had millions and millions. I can't get over this bar, man. This bar is just brilliant. Oh, see, what's this place doing to me? Don't know if it'll focus in on the fish in the water. But I've got to say, in all these bars, because it was old bars that were here before, I mean, these all get all opened up and modernised. I mean, when you come along here at night already, these bars along here are all completely full. Really just restaurants. I wonder if we're going to have a terrace out at this side because they've got a bar at this side. Anyway, let's head over to the hotel. It's changed name. So a lot of people think that Alicante, it's not the best city. You know, when you think of Valencia, think of Malaga, Barcelona, even Madrid. But what it does have, it has old and new sitting right next to each other. And by I mean that, you've got the castle up on the hill. You've got the old town. You've got the port that's been redeveloped again, and it's looking fantastic. And it's also got these brand spanking new hotels. The last time I was here, they took this right back to nothing. It was just a concrete shell. Now, there are people in the first part obviously staying in the hotel. It's not even finished, but they're obviously trying to get it open. And I don't even know if you can get, you obviously can't get around the side of the hotel because inside by Melia, so it is part of the Melia group. It's retained the Melia group, but it's a new, brand new project. And I've got to say, I'm excited about it because the Melia Hotel was a fantastic hotel on its own. But then when you come and you see what they're doing to it now, I think that it's going to be another fantastic addition to the port of Alicante. And they've got the pool That is a new addition. That's a new addition. They've got a pool on the outside. They never had that before. So this area here looks like a swimming pool. We've got. Yeah, it was definitely if it's not a pool, it's a sunbathing area up there. As you can see, there are people with bikinis and that on, and that is a brand new addition. And then they've got the breakfast dining room underneath it. So I wonder how much of the hotel is open just now. You can't walk around there, and they've got, obviously they extended the car park underneath by the looks of it also. The car park wasn't as big as that. I've got to say, it looks fantastic. I mean, it looks like the old build. It looks like the old hotel. It's the same footprint. You know, all they've done is basically stripped it right back to the bare brick and rebuilt everything. Rebuilt the rooms, done everything. Everything's brand new. Even the stairs. No, they've still got the old stairs, but it's going to have a new roof on top of it. And the thing is these hotels needed to be updated because, let's face facts, there's a lot of brand new hotels just on the outskirts of the city that are way cheaper. So they had to do something. And I wonder if they'll close down the old part of the hotel, that bit up there, before they finish that bit. But there's people in the whole thing, so it's cool. And then you see the swimming pool area on top of the old, I'm going to say the old hotel, but it's not really the old hotel, it's just the old part of it. But they did do a lot of work to this, and if you look at the new terrace bar that they've got, that's a brand new bar. So they did do some work to that. It'll be interesting. We need to have a night away in Alicante again up at that hotel. It was a fantastic hotel. I've stayed in it twice, and it's been complete value for money. So it is good to see the new outside terrace open. I wonder if it connects into this side of the hotel as well. But you thought I was in Benidorm for a minute. And the thing is that the outside and all this building has all been refurbished also. So the only bit that's really needing done, I think, is this bit in the middle. That'll be the last bit that needs refurbished. You know, something just made me think. And Spain, over the last 10, 20 years, has tried to get rid of the Lagerlout type holidays. I mean, there's not many resorts like Benidorm left, is there? Where you see drunken Brits flying about all day. A lot of them have turned into more fancy resorts, let's face it. Is Alicante trying to jump ahead of itself rather than becoming just a city break, which a lot of people use that as, with it just being a city break? Are they jumping the gun and trying to get it as a seaside resort? Because it does have this amazing beach right in front of us, and I can't get around that way, can I? Jesus. Good to see the local police in Alicante doing their job right. See them back there, making sure that the illegal sellers of goods are moved on swiftly. But you've got to see this pool up here is another fantastic area, because this hotel gives you two choices. It gives you the choice of having the sun in the morning and having the pool at this side. But then what it does also is it has the swimming pool at the other side, so that when the sun goes behind the hotel the next hour or so, you can go and then join the swimming pool at the other side. Or you can just go and sit on this absolutely fantastic beach. And I've got to say, it is just that, isn't it? It is an amazing beach. All the way along. And it goes right round to, I think it's over that point there, it kind of stops. and it's busy. And it's one of the safer beaches. As you see, obviously the police have been here in numbers today. And you've got a fantastic, really cheap food. Yes, you've got 100 Monteditos, 100 Monteditos. If you're sitting here having something to eat, looking at the water, looking at the beach, or if you're sitting there sunbathing all day and you fancy a quick pint, a little bocadillo, just to keep you tided over. It's, there's somebody doing the old Instagram moment. Is it? Oh no, she's just ruined his picture. He's just ruined her picture. Brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, look at the size of the terrace that they've got out here as well now. They never used to have the chairs all the way up this end. The chairs used to always just be down that side. It's gorgeous up here. So, do you think that Alicante is trying to move away from just being a city break and be a more, I mean, it's already an all year round destination, and it has the infrastructure, it has the hotels, it has the great food, it has food that caters for all budgets, let's face it. And if you want to have a really cheap holiday, you probably could in Alicante. If you want to have a really expensive holiday, I think that would suit a lot of people's idea of a decent holiday as well. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you know what's the funniest thing? Those guys have just taken their stuff out the bins. They stashed their, they've got the police here, they stashed all their stuff in the bins whilst the police comes by. Those guys sitting there, I'm not going to film the coppers, but it's nice to see that the police are being so proactive up here, because I think there is the tide is turning. The tide is turning about the illegal sellers, isn't it? That's all I'm going to say. Also, the good thing about this beach is at this part here, there is the toilets obviously, but at this part along here, if you are looking for areas with a little bit of shade, you do have the palm trees that you can try and grab a space under. But also you've got to remember is there is lots of places for eating right along the front, so you don't have to go too far. Oh, a nice cold pint. I could do a nice cold pint, but I'm off it, as they say. So let's take a little bit further walk up. It's a beautiful beach. It is a beautiful beach, this one. Yellow flags out today. Lots of people in the water. Lots of folk hiding under the trees also, trying to get some shade. Like I said, it was 35 degrees when I left home. It's around about 31 degrees down here in Alicante today. You do have that little bit of a breeze also. But with more and more people taking day trips to Alicante, will it be a place that in the next few years does become more a different type of holiday? You know, it's not going to be your 2 weeks madness drinking in British bars. But like I say, I think that thing is dying a death, whether you like it or not. And don't come onto the channel and say, hey, it's because Brits have not got to Spain. Fuck yeah, I'm not going to Spain. They're staying away from there. They don't like us. Yeah, tourism's dead. Look. Tourism's dead. It's dead. It's dead. We'll just see if we can scan right in across the camera up there. Yeah, tourism's dead. It's dead. It's dead. Completely dead. It is quite funny seeing them pulling their bags out of the bins now that the police have gone by, and getting all the stuff that they're selling on the beach. Quite a clever place to hide your stash, obviously, in the bins, isn't it? But anyway, you shouldn't be doing it, because let's face it, it is all counterfeit goods. The majority is probably stolen, actually. But you never know. You never know. You can only say, yeah, let's forget about them. Let's enjoy the last a couple of minutes of the beach here in Alicante before heading into the old town just to see what that's like today. And that's beautiful, isn't it? And if you really want a bit of pizza, there's a new place. I think that's new, is it? Pizza place right across from the beach. I'm not sure if this is new or not. I can't remember it. I can remember being in the wee supermarket next door. So maybe it's just changed. Ah, smells good. But that's not what we're here for. Plus my mouth's still a bit numb after the dentist. So there's no chance of me eating pizza just now. That's for sure. And then just a 2-minute walk from the beach, you have this absolutely fantastic square. And I'm gonna have to come up here at night because the town is covered in lights for the fiestas that are going to take place. Fogaresa 2025. I'm going to show you how quick it is just to walk to the old town from the beach. If you don't know Alicante at all, you basically just come up through that bit over there, cross up here, and walk through this fantastic. Look at that. That's brilliant, isn't it? It does remind me of old Edinburgh. Streets like this, the old architecture. But you just walk up through here. And this is to a really touristy area for lunches. Now obviously you've got the road that goes all the way down there, but if you come up, get away from the touristier bits, they are all tourist areas, and then you've got loads of tables. And I've got to say, everybody's got their terraces a lot bigger. And 10 tapas, fish, seafood, fresh. It's quite nice here actually. I do like it. I will admit I love it here actually. And having areas like this in the middle of the city, it's just phenomenal. It is just phenomenal, isn't it? It's gorgeous. And the old water fountain. Don't know if that still works. Let's try it. Tienes agua. Oh, there you get free water there. Don't know if that still works. Does it still work? Yeah, it does. There you go. You still get an old free water fountain. There you go. Brilliant, isn't it? And then if you head through this way and go all the way back down there, that takes you back to where we were. So, with that being said, this is Alicante, and it is one of the gems of Spain. A gem of Spain, or is it a hidden paradise? Because let's face it, there is a lot of places in the Alicante region that you can go out from day trips from here if you want to make the most of your experience in Alicante. Obviously you've got so much to do down the harbour area, you've got so much to do within the city itself, Santa Barbara Castle, and there's a lot of things just not too far. And I'm back down this side already. And I'm sure if you're at a hotel, there's probably excursions and things that they can arrange for you anyway. On that note, I'm going to go and get an ice cream. What an amazing city. What an amazing place. I'm so lucky. This is Spain. I might rename this video "Don't Tell the Brits." They'll only just spoil it. Jokes!